ultimate guide to getting clients on Instagram in 2024. Had I known this sooner and paid my ignorance debt down much sooner, man, oh man, I wish I knew this sooner, because then I would have started my personal brand much quicker and just known what to focus on and what not to focus on. I would say around 80% of my coaching clients came from Instagram, meaning they never knew who I was, right? They were complete strangers. They saw my page and bought a multiple 4-figure investment coaching program to help them solve their problem of not getting enough leads, not knowing how to scale their coaching business, and that was all on Instagram. So your people are on Instagram right now, and they need you to watch this video so that you can then change their lives. So these are the 4 things I wish I had known sooner. Let's jump right into it. Right now, you are under 20K a month in your coaching business. You want to get to 30, 40, 50K a month in your coaching business, and you're a really good coach, right? You can get clients results. You have a ton of case studies already. You just want more clients coming to you so you don't ever have to worry about lead flow again. There's so many people on the internet sharing all of these different systems and formulas and strategies on Instagram to, help you, go viral, or to, just get more engagement on your reels, your posts, carousels, right? Does engagement matter if your bank account doesn't reflect it? I've had clients come to me who have built up an audience but have no clue how to actually convert those people into paying clients. So they literally, their bank account does not show it, although the vanity metrics show that they have the audience, right? How to create an Instagram that will help you get clients coming to you. I'm not going to be talking about how to go viral. I'm not going to be talking about how to beat the algorithm and boost your engagement. No, I'm going to be talking about how to actually get clients from Instagram to pay you so you can have more money in your bank account. So first thing is messaging. When you are tackling messaging, when you are going into messaging, a lot of times coaches are just flying blind with this, and I don't want that to be you. So with messaging, a lot of times messaging will come down to how well you know your ideal client. A lot of your messaging too can come from being able to soak in what prospects are saying on sales calls, so then you can repurpose that into your messaging on sales calls or on coaching calls, even in the DMs, right? If these are dream clients, the people that you can get results in the quickest time possible with the least amount of your time and effort, those are how I would characterize dream clients as being. That's how I would define dream clients as being. Then talk to those people, right? If they are saying something over and over, if you're noticing them say this one thing over and over, like I just got off a coaching call where he was saying that we were dialing in his messaging, and he was talking about how so many times this past week people were asking him about how do I know and identify if this person would be a good business partner to work with. He's a business coach, a leadership coach, and he scaled his company. I'm not going to say who he is, but and he was talking about how he kept hearing that over and over. Great. Is that your dream client, right? Is that the person that you would want to work with? Yes. Can you make content speaking to them and giving value on how to know if this person would be a good business partner for you and where you're going and your trajectory? Within the content, let's break this down. So you have stories, you have posts, you have reels, and the frequency of each depends. So for stories is where it's kind of like the reality TV show, like inside who you are and what your life is, and also showcasing client wins. And a lot of the selling can be done in the stories as well. So what I mean by selling in the stories, I mean being able to put call to actions in your stories, right? Whether the call to action is to a YouTube video, to your VSL, to a community, whatever it is that you're offering, stories are a great way to sell and get people to take that next step. So that's how I would treat stories. Also, I post on my stories every single day so that when someone comes to my page and I can just hit them, right, in all the different places. So I recommend doing that as well. Even if it's just you making breakfast, you going on a walk, you working, whatever it is, if we can just get more people to spend time with you, see what it's like, see how you live your life, that will allow them to resonate with you deeper, consume more of your content, and build that likability factor. Next are posts. And posts are just regular static posts or carousels. In these carousels, it's really up to you. Like there's no, I would say, I don't want to put any creative restrictions on you, so take this as you will. I've seen clients in carousels break down beliefs, share stories, share client wins. You can do a lot of things with carousels. I recommend posting carousels because it is another format that, you can share in. Okay, last thing about carousels and posts is a lot of the times these posts tend to reach your current followers. So that's why these are great to focus on more so belief shifting and focus on really speaking to that ideal client that you want to attract, sharing wins, all of that kind of stuff. Reels are a way to speak to more so newer clients, just also to share, giving value, talking about your offer, belief shifting content. And Reels can be you talking head, it can be you telling a story using B-roll, it can be a lot of different things. So I recommend posting a good amount of Reels because it is the main way that people like to consume content nowadays with our short and tiny little TikTok brains. The frequency. So I would say if you can start posting every single day on Instagram, that would be awesome. If you don't post on it every day, it's totally fine. Just being consistent on there is better than nothing. So stick to one regular posting schedule and stay with it and stay consistent so that you can prove to yourself that you got this and you can build that trust muscle. I would stray away from, if you are going to hire a content team, to have them use a lot of AI in your captions because we want our content to resonate. And if we are using AI and we're using, robotic language, then people can see right through that. They're going to get in the habit of scrolling away from your content. And we want them to, when they see our content, get pulled in. We want them to see our content and go, ooh, what's that? Lean in, right? So staying away from AI, I just have not seen it work extremely well. But you can always split test that, right? Split test different forms of content, split test different things. Next, let's talk about how to properly take someone from coming to your page, hitting that follow button, and turning them into a client. So this next step will involve getting them into your DMs, your direct messages on the platform. And in the DMs, this is where we can then start forming a relationship, asking questions to get our prospects to reveal themselves, open up pain, and then eventually pitch them on a call to where you can sell your services and change their life. So how do we kind of get our foot in the door in the DMs? Well, there's a lot of different ways around this and a lot of different things that you can split test, and it depends on variables like if you are in a certain niche or not. But the strategy that I teach to clients that has helped my clients 5x their income is a opening message after someone follows you. So we're not sending cold DMs. The only way that we will send a DM to someone is if they're a new follower, if they liked some of our content, if they've been viewing our stories, or if they inbound message us, right? If they message us saying like a keyword that maybe we put into our content as a CTA. One thing I will say here is just split test DMs. Right? Really split test your opening line, split test how you pitch the call, split test the questions that you ask. That way you can continue to refine this process and make it better and better over time. The number one mistake that I see coaches make with DM setting is one, they don't have a system to be able to track these leads. So if that is you and you don't have a system, you're letting leads fall through the crack and probably losing out on so much opportunity, then click the description below. I'll link a lead tracker. That way you can actually systematize this process and start following up with leads so no one falls through the cracks. That way, the leads that you do hit up, it's worth your time. Have you ever heard that saying that the money is in the follow-up? Well, it is. It definitely is. And if you don't have a way to properly manage the leads you're getting and follow up with them, it's time. So click the link in the description. It's free. It's for you. Give it a try. Let me know how it is in the comments below. And then the last thing I will say about Instagram is that it is an amazing platform for you to start running ads and start to actually get the right eyeballs to your page. It's amazing what can happen when you start running ads and have an ad that speaks to the right people and your content on your Instagram is dialed in. If you want to learn how to run ads to get coaching clients coming to you today so you can scale past 20K months, go ahead and join my free school course. The link is in the description below. It's literally free and I hope to see you in there. Also make sure to like comment down below what part of this video was most helpful for you and subscribe. One of my clients, when she was able to finally click her ad and start getting the right leads to her at a good price, that is when her business started to finally move and the needle was no longer stuck in place. And she was able to push past that plateau. There are millions of people on Instagram right now hoping and praying for the offer that you have to give as a coach. And if you are not taking full responsibility for your business and going out there in service to those dream clients and leaving that money on the table, then that's why your business isn't growing. So in this video, I really hope that you are able to understand some of the principles behind Instagram, maybe start wrapping your head around this whole social media Instagram world. If you're a little bit lost on what to do with all this information, go join my free school course. I literally detail step by step how you can turn your Instagram into a 24/7 nurture machine so you can attract those dream coaching clients. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.